let's go together with a wink and a smile.
And in his absence, I will be reading a prepared speech from Daniel to Andreas and Melissa. Stop shaking. Dear Melissa and Andreas, I'm really sorry not to be here with you on your wedding. When Andreas asked me to be his best man, I promised him I would come. Unfortunately, Andreas was not able to be my best man in 2014 at my marriage because he was in the USA at that time. To make that promise come true, I booked my flight to California immediately, unfortunately with Air Berlin. Well, I've known Andreas since 2004. We both studied business in Tübingen. In the first years, Andreas was a nice guy. He played cello. He studied in a focus-oriented way and got very good results on his exams. And he was not too interested in girls or parties. In 2005-2006, things changed. He went to Spain, to Madrid, for his studies abroad. I'm not sure he saw the inside of the university building once that entire year. But he learned a lot about the Spanish way of life and had a great time over there. When he got back to Germany, he continued with that Spanish way of life, and without his pre-Madrid exam results, he may not have earned that degree. One of the things I like about Andreas is his character, to see things clearly and to communicate these things honestly. That's why he resigned from his first job. It was a good job in an auditing firm in Munich. After a few months, he went into the office of his boss, called him a social idiot, and quit his job. This in the middle of the financial crisis. I would have loved to see the look on his father's face when he told him the news. Anyway, Andreas went back to his hometown and worked as a mailman until he found his new job. As it turns out, his optimistic attitude was right, and 6 months later, he got an excellent job to start his career. In my opinion, this optimistic attitude is a big similarity of Melissa and Andreas. Their belief in fortune, to see the positive aspects without fear of what could happen. For me, they are the ideal international couple in this global world. Your relationship has roots on both sides of the Atlantic, and that's not easy, but it's very exciting and offers you great opportunity. Dear Melissa, I'm happy you have chosen my friend Andreas as your partner. You were so young the first time we met in Germany. From that first time, I loved your joy of life and your power. Initially, though, I thought you were a stereotypical California girl. Later, I came to see you have some so-called German characteristics, like discipline and diligence. For your future together, I wish that you will always enjoy togetherness like it was your first days in Tübingen. Keep your freshness, fun, and constant communication in your relationship, and keep your friendship, because this is the foundation of every marriage. Yours, Daniel.
y'all. Cha cha again. Cha cha now, y'all. Cha cha again. Turn it out.
In heaven there is no fear. That's why we drink it here. And when we're gone from here, all our friends will be drinking more beer. La 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 la. Just give me an hour and then there always times that I reach out. You're living now. I got friends in places where we're staying.
Mix a lot and kick them nasty thoughts. Baby got
In the house.